So today, Doreen, we're going to have a look at counting two collections to see how many we've got all together. Okay? Yes, okay. But I get that counting is 1, 2, 3 and things like that. But what is a collection? A collection is a group of objects that you can count. So you might have buttons or pasta or cars, things like that. Oh, can we use pasta? Of course we can. Shall we have a go? Oh, yes, please. I think I'm going to be good at this. I'm good at counting, you know. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got 3 bits of pasta here. 1, 2, 3. And over here, we've got 4. And we want to know how many have we got all together. Oh, well, that's not too bad. I can keep the 3 in my head and then I can count on, can't I, to get the total number? Yes, you can, Doreen. Well done. So you've got 3. How are you going to count on? Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I counted 4 more and I got to 7. Is that right? Yes, it is. Well done. Yay! This time we're going to make it a little bit more difficult because we're going to cover up one of the collections and then see if we can still work out how many we have all together. So here I've got 5 pieces of pasta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm going to cover those up so we can't see them anymore. Oh no, I think this is going to be a bit tricky. If I can't see them, what do I do? Well, we just do exactly as we did the last time. So I'm going to put 3 more pieces of pasta here. So what do we know, Doreen? Oh, let me see. I know there are 5 under the plate and I've got 3 more and I want to find out how many all together. So I keep the 5 in my head and I count on, don't I? You do. Well done. So can you do it? 5, 6, 7, 8. I counted 3 more. So 5 and 3 more, that's 8 all together. Oh, I told you I was going to be good at this. It's excellent, isn't it? Well, before you get too excited, let's see if we can do it again with a slightly bigger number. So this time I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to cover them up. And I've got 3 more. So Doreen, what do I do? Oh, it is a bit bigger, but I think I do the same thing, don't I? I keep the 9 in my head. I know there's 9 under the plate, and then I count on 3 more because there's 3 more over here. So 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 altogether. Shall we check? Oh, yes, please. You were right, Doreen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. This time, Doreen, we're going to cover up the other side. So it's exactly the same kind of thing, but the second collection is covered up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. And then on this side, I've got 5, which I'm covering up. So what are you going to do? Oh, well, that's tricky. I think I'll count. So I've got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I know I've got 5 under there. So I could use my fingers to help me count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would have 12 altogether. But I could do it the other way as well, couldn't I? Because I know I've got 5. So I could say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Either way, I think there's 12 altogether. Can we check? Well done, Doreen. There are 12 altogether. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, aren't I fabulous at this kind of counting? This time, Doreen, it's going to be really difficult because we're going to cover up both collections. So under this one, I've got 5, and under this one, here, I have 4. So I need to work out how many have I got all together. Under here, I've got 5, and under here, I've got 4. How many all together? Oh dear, I can't see any of them. So what do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm in a bit of a panic. Well, remember what you did before. What did you do before? Well, I kept one number in my head and then I counted on. So can you do that now? Oh, let me see. I've got 5 under here, so I can keep the 5 in my head. And then I know there are 4 more under there. So yes, I can count on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 altogether. Let's check. You're right, there are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think I'm a mathematical genius. What do you think, Mrs. McLeister? Well, Doreen, I think you're getting very good at counting 2 collections when you can see either one of the collections and not the other, and now when you can't see either of them because you're good at keeping one number in your head and then counting on for the correct number. Well done, you're doing really well. Let's have one more practice with 2 screened collections. Okay, right. In the first collection, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to cover that up. Oh, 10, that's a big number. Yes, but I think we'll manage it. And in the second collection, I've got 4. So I've got 10 under here and 4 under here. How many have I got altogether, Doreen? Remember what you need to do. Oh, I remember. I've got 10 under here, so I'm keeping the bigger number in my head. So I'm keeping 10, and then you said we've got 4 under here. So I've got to count on 4 more. So I'm starting from 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 altogether. Am I right? Let me see. Okay, let's check. Let's count them to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well done, Doreen. Oh, thank you, Mrs. McLeister. I'm feeling very proud of myself. You did really well there, Doreen. You were excellent at keeping the bigger number in your head and then counting on to find the total. I know, I'm absolutely brilliant. Do you think I could have a house penny? Well, you could, but I don't actually know if you're in a house. Are you in a house? Oh, I don't think I am. Well, maybe the boys and girls in P1, they can get some house pennies from doing it, and I'll feel good about that because I've helped them. I think that's true, Doreen. So we count collections because it helps us with our adding. And that's a skill that we all need in everyday life. So counting objects in 2 collections helps us find out how many we've got all together. And eventually we'll be doing that with number sentences. So we'll be looking at just the number and then another number and writing down the answer as a number. But for today, we're just practicing how we do it with objects because that helps our brains understand what we're doing, doesn't it? Oh, yes, and I think I really understand what I'm doing now. I can't wait to do it with a number sentence. That sounds really exciting. It does, doesn't it? So can you have a go? Can you get some objects that you can count? It could be pasta or buttons or cars or anything that you can count. Put 2 amounts and see if you can keep the big number in your head and then count on to the next number. Then see if you can cover up the first amount and still count on to see if you can find out how many you've got altogether, just like Doreen did. Then can you move on to what Doreen did at the end when she had both collections covered and she managed to keep the big number in her head and still count on, even though she couldn't see the number, and she found the total, how many there were altogether. Have a go, and you can send us photographs of what you've been doing. We're really excited to see how you get on. Bye. Bye. Good luck, everyone. I hope you're as good at it as I am. Doreen.